Hello, welcome to Khalsa Design. This is Tanish Singh from Khalsa Design and I will be demonstrating how to create animation like walks, or you can say newspaper like animations. We will begin with the using Davinci Resolve. To create this motion animation, we will need some following materials. A crumpled paper, you can find this online. A pattern background. A cutout of person or news item. A logo of news source. Open Davinci Resolve and create new project. Go to edit page. Create new Fusion composition. Set the frame rate to 30 frames per second. Go to Fusion page. Drag and drop multi-merge node, add a background node and connect it to the multi-merge node. Upload all the necessary requirements to media pool. Drag and drop the crumpled paper into the media pool. Add a color corrector node to the crumpled paper. Add a transform node to the crumpled paper. On frame number 0, add a keyframe on the flip key. Frame 20, click on the vertical flip. Frame 40 and disable the vertical flip. Frame 80, add a keyframe. Add another transform node. Go to frame 0, add a keyframe on the flip key. Frame 60, click on the horizontal flip. Frame 80 and disable the horizontal flip. Now we will create a pattern background. Add a background node and connect it to the multi-merge node. Add a polygon node to the background. A newer, add 2 points. Now select these 2 points and click the publish point option. To publish the points, move the shape animation. On point 0, x value 0 and y value 0.5. On point 1, x value 1 and the y value 0.5. Uncheck solid, border width 0.003. Select the background, go to image tab, set the height and width value to 4096. Duplicate polygon and paste the instant copy of the polygon. Right click on the point 0 and point 1 and select the instance. Modify the point 0's x value to 0.5 and y value to 1. Point 1's x value 0.5, y value to 1. Subsequently, apply an ellipse mask, set the width value and the height value to 0.07. Insert a transform node after the background. Modify the edge to wrap and the size to 0.014. Select transform node 1 and 2 and open spline window. Select all the keyframes and set them to relative. Add the text node and connect it to the multi-merge node. Compose your text as breaking news here. Modify the font to Playfair display. Set the text to extra bold and set the color to black. Set the size value to 0.058 and change the line spacing to 0.83. Align the text horizontal anchor to the left. Navigate to the layout tab and set the center x value to 0.225 and center y value to 0.673. Right click on the text and select follower. Navigate to the modify tab. Go to the setting tab. On frame 4, add a keyframe on opacity value. On frame 0, set the opacity value to 0. Navigate to the timing tab. On frame 4, set the delay value to 1. On frame 50, set the delay value to 0.5. Open spline window, uncheck the delay option and select all the keyframes of the opacity and smooth them accordingly. Add another text node and provide additional detail of the news. Modify the font to Playfair display and change the type to semi-bold. Set the size value to 0.026. Align the text horizontal anchor to the left. Navigate to the layout tab and set the center x value to 0.226 and center y value to 0.5347. Right click on the text and select follower. Navigate to the modifier tab and change the transfer type to line. Go to frame number 50. Add a keyframe on offset value. Go to frame number 40. Shift the offset y to 0.015. Go to the shading tab and on frame number 40, set the opacity value to 0. On frame 50, set the opacity value to 1. Navigate to the timing tab and change the delay value to 0.1. Finally, add a news logo. Add a background after logo. After placing the logo, add a transform node. Connect the transform to the multi-merge node. Set the center x value to 0.304 and the center y value to 0.445. Add a rectangle mask to the transform. Set the width of the rectangle mask to 0.159. and height to 0.05. Set the center x value to 0.304 and the center y value to 0.445. Add the date of the news. Add text and connect to the multi-merge node. Enter the date. Set font to fair display. Type to bold and color black. Set the size value to 0.023. Go to the shading tab, select the element number 5, check to enable it. Set the appearance to box fill, change the level to line, change the extend horizontal value to 0.35 and the vertical extend value to 0.14, roundness to 0.142. Set the color of the box to a reddish orange color. Similar to this. Go to the layout tab, set the center x value to 0.28 and the center y value to 0.79. Go to frame number 25, add a keyframe on center value, go to frame number 0, set the center x value to 0.1. Open spline window and smooth the keyframe. Create a line at the side of the logo. Add a background node, connect it to the multi-merge node and add a polygon node with the background. Select the polygon and add 2 points on the viewer. Right click on this option to remove the shape animation. Now select all the points and click publish point. Set the x value of the point 0 to 0.39 and the y value to 0.44. For point 1, set the x value to 0.6 and y value to 0.44. Uncheck the solid option and set the border width to 0.0014. Go to the very last frame, add a keyframe on the length value. On frame number 80, set the length value to 0, open the spline window and smooth the keyframe. Add the cutout. Drag and drop the selected picture to the node flow. Add a transform node to the picture and connect it to the multi-merge node. Select the transform tool and resize it to 0.32. Set the center x value to 0.57 and the center y value to 0.31. Go to the frame number 60, add a keyframe on the center value. Then go to the frame number 50 and set the center y value to negative 0.1. Drag and drop the background node and connect it to the transform. Add another transform after the background and connect it with the multi-merge node. Change the background color to red. Select the transform and set the x value to 0.506 to create a slight distraction for the cutout. Select the multi-merge node and interchange the position of transform 6 and transform 5 to position the cutout in front as desired. Drag and drop the color corrector node and place it after the first transform before the multi-merge node. Change the saturation value to 0. Now add a transform node after the multi-merge node. Go to frame number 50, add a keyframe on the size value. Then go to frame number 70 and set the size value to 1.73. Open spline window and smooth the keyframe. Add a merge node afterward, connect the background with it. Change the background color to yellow. Add a polygon node with the background. Select polygon and add a point on the viewer. Select all points and publish it. Set the point 0 x value to 0.12 and the y value to 0.68. Point 1 x value to 0.775 and the y value to 0.68. Right click here and remove the shape animation. Uncheck the solid option and set the border width to 0.055. Select the merge node and change the apply move to multiply. Go to frame number 100 and add a keyframe on the length value. Then go to frame number 70, set the length value to 0. Open spline window and smooth the keyframe in the desired manner. Click Shift plus spacebar to open the search window and search for the displaced node. Place it over here and add a fast noise. Connect it with the displaced node. Select fast noise and set the detail, contrast and brightness value to maximum. Select displaced node and go to the XY tab. set the X reflection value to 0.03 and Y reflection value to 0.005. Now select these 5 nodes and copy them and paste them over here. Connect them with the merge node. Revise the following points. Find 0 X value to 0.185, Y value to 0.54, 0.1 X value to 0.665, Y value to 0.54. Change the border width to 0.03. Double click on the length value to remove the keyframes. Go to frame number 80, set the length value to 0, add a keyframe, go to very last frame and set the length value to 1. Open spline window and smooth the keyframes as follow. By clicking T, you can add ease in and ease out values. Add a blur node after merge. Go to frame number 52, add a keyframe on blur size, set the blur size value to 0. Go to frame number 75, set the blur size value to 15. On frame number 75, set a keyframe on blend value. Go 1 frame forward, set the blend value to 0. Go to frame number 52, add a keyframe on blend value and go 1 frame backward, blend value to 0. Now we need to add an arrow. Add a merge node, connect a background with it. Set the background color to red and connect a polygon node with it. Select the polygon and create an arrow. Right click on this option to remove the shape animation. Set the border width to 0.005. Go to frame number 90, add a keyframe on length value. Go to frame number 75, set the length value to 0. On frame number 75, set a keyframe on level. Go 1 frame backward, setting the level value to 0. Now add another merge node and add a background node. Connect it to the merge. Set the merge and click Command T to change the position of background to the foreground. Select the merge, go to frame number 30, set a keyframe on blend value, go to frame number 0, setting the blend value to 0. Select background and change the alpha to 1. This animation may be quite heavy, so you can right click on this option to disable high quality and motion blur to ensure smooth playback. Let's preview it. The animation is complete. This is it for today. If you found this video enjoyable, kindly subscribe to my channel and consider watching the full video, as it will motivate me to create more similar content. Thanks for watching. Bye.